Hi everyone, welcome to our RenderSpaz video tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to light your headlights and taillights of your vehicle models. The first thing I want to explain here is that, well, I've been getting a wide request about how I light my headlights and everything, and also it is very common question in the CGI world is how some people light their taillights and headlights. And this is just kind of my method of doing it. I'm sure there's tons of different types of ways you can go about this. You do it in post, you know, and there's other routes you can take. But this is kind of the way I get started with it, or how I work with it, anyways. So the one thing that we just want to look at here is it's crucial to have a nice, high quality headlight and taillight. That's going to be crucial on how your headlight will work, right? So, and how it's going to look. If you have a highly detailed inside of a headlight, you can then place lights in to make these things really stand out, to make the lights come out anyways. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Here I just got a simple model of a BMW, and this example here, this shows you that we can we can get some cool effects here with the LED lights, and we can also turn the lights on inside here. But for now, I'm going to just show you how I can get the LED lights to come on. And like I said, this is I'm just going to do this in Vray. And if you want, you know, you could do this in post using you know, some plugins, and also you could use this to set up a render pass and get the headlights out that way. But for now, I'm just going to show you a quick and cool way of getting some lights in there. Okay? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this out and pause it for a minute here. Pause it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take a look at our headlight here. Okay, we're going to hide everything, and what I like to do is you can see, I'm just going to isolate our headlight or LED piece there. So you can see right now we got these like little box sections here, okay? And it's kind of cool because what you want to do is create something that you can actually put the light in, and that way it's going to create a bounce effect. All right. So going to our front view, let's get to our wireframe here. You can see that we have these little cavities. So let's go in and start with a sphere V-Ray light. Okay, just going to add one here. Okay, I'm just going to bring it into this cavity. Getting too many buttons here. Alright. A good way to see kind of how your light's going to bounce is you can go in and make sure you get the realistic mode on. And make sure, okay, you have illuminate with the scene lights. This way you can kind of see where your lights are bouncing. Okay, right now, because I have a chrome texture on, or a chrome material, it's black. So my diffuse is set to black, so don't mind that, but I could actually just fix that quick, just so you guys, just for this example, you guys can see a little easier. Just up. Just gotta remember to fix it after. Okay. There we go. Alright, so you can see right now, as I just threw one V-Ray sphere light in there, you can see that we already got some cool results. And I like to go with the temperature for this. And maybe I want a bluish light, so I'll just bring up the temperature. Okay. And let's make this invisible. Okay, we're going to make it invisible. Alright, and alright. Now what I want to do is, let's just take a look at what our effect is so far. Let's shoot it over there here. I'm just going to throw on an RT window here. And by the way, I'm using the CPU right now to render. This is just a tad bit accurate for a little more accurate for what I want to show you guys. Okay. So here you can see already this looks really cool. As we start to spread this out, it's going to look even better. Right now, is it hot? It might be a little too hot in there. So let's just go in a closer view here. Okay. So right now what I've done was actually I have this cavity, right? But I didn't realize that they actually have like these little spheres or squish spheres inside. That just kind of adds detail. So that kind of changes things a bit. See if I can. I'm not going to try to handpick that. It's not going to be fun. Okay, so now let's go to 10. Let's just bring down the intensity a bit. See if we can get. If I pull this light out just a bit. So there you can see that we get a little bit of effect there, but because of this, these little dots actually may have to be they might have to be separately lit, but that could be also a hefty rendering times if you're going to light every single one of these. So let's try to see if there's a way we can cheat that a bit. Okay. If I want, I can come up here to our radius, bring this up, just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, let's pull away, but make sure we don't go into. Make sure we just don't go into our glass, okay, or our lens. Right up a bit. For me right now, for my liking, that's not bad. You know, I'm gonna get some pretty cool looking effects there. I can bring the intensity down again a bit to 5. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to kind of randomly. Another thing is before I go duplicating, you want to make sure you get an instance. Alright, so just have it an instance. And this way, if you need to change the lights any color, you can. Right? They all affect each other. Alright, so let's just scoot these through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to place all these lights in, and then from there, we'll go from there, and then I'll show you some more setups. Okay, I now just laid all the lights out, and now you can see that all I've done was I just took the one light, duplicated it as an instance, and moved them across to where all the squares are and those little spheres. And then I just took those and brought them down as an instance, and then just kind of I just kind of brought these all together here to make sure that they all fit properly. Okay, and then I just added one more for this extra light here of the sphere light there. Okay, so now our results are we got some very cool results. So let's go and take a look at that in our RT window. Let's bring it across. And as you can see, let's let this sharpen up real quick here. Okay. I also want to hide some more stuff here. Got some others. There we go. Put the lens back on. Okay, and as you can see, we got a very cool LED looking light here, and this is cool because you can do the same thing with the rear tail lights. and it should glow. If you have like a red lens in the back there, it'll glow in the red, so it looks like the taillights are on. But this is technically the way I go about putting LED lights in. And then if you want to turn on the headlight, you would also just put a V-Ray sphere inside, and it should glow nicely. But there's also, other ways of going about this. I'm going to show that in another video, but right now this is to show you some V-Ray to get the V-Ray LED lights working, or the V-Ray, using V-Ray lights to get LED look. So this is kind of one of the ways I go about it. Okay, and you can see it from other angles. It just looks really cool. Once you start putting some bloom on that, things just start to look really good. And so now if you want, you can control one light using one light. You can control it because I've put it in an instance. You can control it separately. So I come over here, and if I want to make them a bit dimmer, just make it to like a 2. Or we can just shut them right off. Shut them off. Okay, and then bring it back to a 1. Maybe we don't want it so intense. Okay. Maybe I'll put it to about a 3. Okay, we'll let that sharpen up. Okay, so everything's working out pretty good here, and as this crisps up a little more, you get the idea and the advantages that you get with using the V-Ray sphere lights. And I hope you guys can take this to use, and and we'll go from there. Let this crisp up just a bit more. And so there you have it. You can see that we have a really nice LED look going on. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to refresh it, but you get the idea. You can see that you get some nice LEDs. If I want to change the temperature, I can do that. I can go to like an orange. So if you ever wanted to get, if you have amber lights, signal lights, you want them to be orange, you can do that, and it really sells the effect, right? So this is one way of going about it, and I hope you guys learned a lot with this, and now try this on your own projects. Yeah, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact RenderSpaz or go to the Facebook page or even on the website, and I'll gladly take care of those questions and help you guys out any way, shape, or form. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.